Hey, what's up, fellow boxing lovers? Well, here we are with another boxing prediction round. Well, let's see, there's a big card in Japan that I'm gonna be talking about. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, I guess. Well, first fight. Well, I might just as well start with the biggest one, like WBC Bantamweight Championship fight, and it is between Junto Nakatani, who I'm sure many of you know of, the guy who knocked out Andrew Maloney in such emphatic fashion, and Alejandro Rodriguez. Oh, sorry, not Santiago. Yeah, yeah, Saturday in Tokyo. Wow. So this is, I think, for a vacant title, is it? Or let me see. Or is Santiago holding the title, the WBC belt? Santiago. Let's see. What the hell? Tani. Well, Nakatani is listed after Santiago, which may seem like he is the challenger, yeah. Alexandro, not Alejandro, but Alexandro, actually. Yeah, he won that title against Donito Donaire, actually, or Donaire in his last fight, Santiago, yeah. And that was pretty much the last fight of Donaire's career, I think. Yeah, so Santiago only has one loss to Gary Antonio Russell by a majority decision in 2021. So he's 5'2" and a half inch tall and 65 and a half inch reach. While Nakatani is a lot taller at 5'7", and he, however, has only got a 1.5 inch reach advantage. So, and Nakatani is the southpaw here, while Santiago is an orthodox fighter. They are almost equal in age. Nakatani 2 years younger. He's got a record of 26-0, and yeah, with how many knockouts? 19. Yeah, he can punch. Actually, Santiago has 3 losses. Sorry, I made a mistake. But the other two came early on in his career, also on points. Like one was a split decision as well, both in 6 rounds. So it almost doesn't count. Doesn't have much relevance. He also has a draw against Jerwin Ancajas before in an IBF super flyweight title fight. So this guy is no joke, obviously. Santiago, however, Nakatani is still, I think, the favorite to win, not only because of the knockout against Maloney, but he is, however, coming up from super flyweight. But also Santiago fought at super flyweight before. It's just that this is Nakatani's first fight there, and Santiago, it is not his first fight. So he's coming off also win over RG Cortez, which was who was a really who gave that guy, what was his name, Estrada, a really hard close fight also, yeah. So I lean towards Nakatani to win this fight. Yeah, maybe not by a knockout, because Santiago was never knocked out. Hasn't been knocked out yet, I mean. That's true. So this will be a good hard fight. Yeah, I just think Nakatani will probably win, also because the fight is in Japan and judging there isn't always that fair there, to be honest. can be, very biased. But also Nakatani is definitely good enough to win against Santiago. But I think it will be a really good one. A good match. Close, probably. A close fight, yeah, probably. Right, so I have Nakatani winning on points, most likely. Yeah. And then what else do we have? Yeah, the brother of Naoya Inoue, Takuma, he's fighting the guy that I just mentioned earlier, Ancajas. Jerwin or Herwin, I don't know how they pronounce it. Jerwin. Well, yeah, Takuma Inoue. This is for the WBA bantamweight title also. Of course, Takuma is not as accomplished as his brother, no way near that, but he's still a solid fighter, And this is a rather, I guess, even match here, even though I think Ancajas, of course, on paper looks like the better fighter. Yeah, I mean, however, Inoue has actually, he is holding the WBA belt here. Has also before fought for the WBC one and held the WBC interim belt as well, briefly. So his only loss was to Nordin Ubali when he lost in the fight for the WBC one. Yeah, on points. So, yeah, Mr. Ancas, he's got 34 wins, 3 losses, 2 draws, 23 knockouts. He lost, his second last fight, which was in October 22, Fernando Daniel Martinez, by unanimous decision, who he also lost his IBF title to before that, the fight before, which was his 10th, I believe, defense. So he had made it 9 successful defenses. So he's definitely not a joke, this guy, However, you might wonder, how he will do at the bantamweight. That was a super flyweight, and now, age 32. Izzy is still in his prime after 2 consecutive losses to that guy, Martinez. Or will he reinvent himself at a new weight class? That's a good question. That remains to be seen. However, once again, this will be a hard fight to win in Japan against a Japanese fighter who comes from a really glorious family, boxing family, and has a superstar brother, probably the greatest Japanese boxer ever, yet. So, yeah, I would say so. Yeah. So, I don't know really. I'm not really favoring Ancajas to win here. However, he does have power. At super flyweight, he did have power. And even though he wasn't some kind of, just a monstrous puncher, but he did have power. So maybe he has a puncher's chance. While Takuma is not a puncher, has got only 4 knockouts of 18 wins, so definitely no way he can win by a stoppage unless a cut should happen, something like that. Yeah. So this also kind of seems more likely that it will end on points and for the home guy, probably. However, I won't be surprised if Ancajas pulls off a victory and even by a stoppage, because I think he pretty much knows that's the the only way. Well, maybe not the only way, but the most likely way he can get a victory in Japan. So I don't know really. It is hard, but of course the safest prediction would be, what is the safest is that Inoue wins by on points, and one that I would like to see happen A fanciful, let's say, prediction for me is that Ancajas stops Inoue like late in the 10th round or something. Yeah, 11th maybe. So there you go. There you have a double prediction from me this time, alright? Yes, so let's see. Is there anything else? Well, yeah, there are some fights in Russia. There is a fight at cruiserweight, Igor Mikhalkin versus Umar Salamov. Rather interesting. Salamov was a light heavyweight before. He's a very tall guy, still 6'4". But Mikhalkin is an old guy, much over 38, 6'1". Yeah, I mean Salamov was a pretty promising fighter, but he never really delivered at light heavyweight. To be honest, and I'm not sure if he will do better at cruiserweight. Maybe also because the light heavyweight division is so pretty stacked, and I mean it's got some serious talent in it right now. Yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting to see. Probably Salamov, being the younger guy, he needs to win here. Younger, bigger, probably even stronger guy. I mean, Mikhalkin has a pretty good record. He's a solid fighter, but he did actually get stopped by Matthew Buderlik in 2021. Hasn't fought since 22. Well, there you have it. I don't think he will win this fight. He's also a former light heavyweight, actually. So yeah, I think Salamov wins this fight, probably by stoppage. So yeah, that was it for this time, and see you soon. All right, have a good time. Enjoy the fights. Bye.